Power of mindset. The story starts with a young boy who has a big dream, who pretty much dreamt about playing football his entire life. His parents took him to one of the biggest clubs so that they could take him there and make his dream come true. There is a bunch of guys who are deciding which kid they're gonna choose and whom not. They see him, but they try to find what's wrong. He's too small. Let's get him checked with doctor, and so they get him checked. And yes, in fact, he did have a problem, and not a small one, mind you. If you want to be a football player, he had a growth hormone deficiency. In essence, he was born with a problem that would not allow his body to grow, and so these people who are deciding who are they gonna sign, they look at him and they go, we're not signing a kid who was being broken. Have you ever felt broken before? Have you ever felt I'm not good enough? I'm not talented enough? I'm not wealthy enough? I'm not healthy enough? Have you? I'm sure you must have. He thought, there's something wrong with me. Well, yes, true, he was born with a broken body, but definitely not with a broken mindset. So he said, I'm going to keep dreaming, keep believing, and will keep on doing whatever it takes to make this dream come true, even if they say it is physically impossible. Whatever it takes, and if that means that every day I need to stick a needle in my leg just to see if my body will want to grow, I will do that. Kudos to this spirit. He kept going, dreaming, and at one point he said, yes, I'm not as tall as rest, I'm not as strong as rest, I'll just have to learn to play football in a different way. And this boy, who was nicknamed La Pulga in his home country, which technically in English language means flea because of how tiny he was, became the biggest player of all times, because this is the true story of none other than Lionel Messi. I'm sure we all know about him. Yes, it's you who can give him a hand. The guy who created history in football. The guy who just not won World Cup at age 35 after trying for 16 long years. The guy who was named 7 times the best player in the world in the different decades, which say a lot about him. What's your excuse? Once he was asked, did you ever dream about this? You know what he said? I have been dreaming about this big dream my entire life. And the reason that I admire this guy so much is not because of how well he plays football, but the mindset code where he transformed a problem into an opportunity just because of an optimistic outlook. So what's for you to learn from this? Obviously, the power of mindset, the power of not giving up, the power of consistency, the willpower, the power of manifestations, and the indomitable spirit of the human being, that there's nothing that you can't really do, and where it all starts? In your head. Win your mind, the world is yours. And that the distance between athlete and a trophy is the distance between you and your next big dream.